Alright, look. The last time I made one of these videos, I was really nervous and scared about what was going to be happening. I wasn't sure. I was very uncertain. This time, I'm more annoyed than anything. Yeah, I'm a little worried. I'm a little anxious. But, God, this whole situation is just so dumb. So yesterday we were given a 3-day notice that we are 2 months behind on paying our rent. And if we don't pay it by September 8th, the complex that we live in, they will begin proceedings with their legal team to have us evicted. Now, what I understand from the process is that this eviction, it takes a while. It takes, the 3-day notice, and then there's a couple days where they have to file, bring it to court, and then it has to go in front of a judge, and then they send out a letter for us to reply to, and if we don't reply to it, then they automatically win, and we have to be evicted. But if we do reply to it, then we go in front of a judge, and we argue our side, whatever. From what I learned looking this up, it's uncontested evictions, which are the ones that you either don't show up or you don't respond to the letter or whatever. Usually take about, what was it, 27 to 35 days on average, which is okay. But I mean, we're definitely going to contest it. Truth be told, my mom is medically disabled, so she really wants to use that as a way to at least get some kind of extension. Now, also, unlike the last video I made like this, I'm not asking for any donations, okay? I mean, you can, and I greatly appreciate it if you do. From the bottom of my heart, honestly, I would thank you very much. But the problem is, we have to come up with $3,200 in 2 days. Well, technically, the 8th, I'm sure we're given to the end of the day on the 8th, so technically 2 days. But yeah, I really wanted to make this video just so I can stop sitting here and ruminating about it. I mean, like I said, I am a little anxious. I'm a little nervous about what's going to happen. I am starting to plan out what I need to do, just in case we do get evicted. So, I'm at least kind of, preparing for the worst, hoping for the best type situation. It's just, I went there yesterday, and I tried to talk to them. Now, the story is that we were behind on our rent since July. Now, they have it set up so that the payments are automatically deducted, without us doing anything. It's just deducted from a bank account. We didn't realize that in July, they actually didn't deduct it from our account because we didn't have enough. Now, had we rectified that and paid it within the month of July, we would have been fine. But that was on me, really, because I'm the one who, keeps tabs on, what's going on with the rent and, seeing how much it is and so on and so forth. And by the way, we literally just signed a lease extension for another year. That was my fault. I didn't notice until the beginning of August because I wanted to see how much the rent was, so I could total it up. And that's when I noticed that July hadn't been paid, and now we owe August too. So we went straight to the leasing office, and we told them what had happened. We're very sorry. We want to try to make it right. The lady we talked to said, can you give us this amount of money? She wrote it on a little a sticky note. If you can get this much, it was half as much as what we owed. Then we'll be fine. And we did that. That was it. That was good. I figured that they were going to let us get away with that for, indefinitely, as long as we didn't fall too far behind. Now, like I mentioned in my last video, I am getting a settlement from the car accident, but it hasn't come through yet. Now, I did talk to her about that yesterday. And she said, well, we can't wait that long. This is a business, and, we have to do what we have to do, and I have to protect myself legally and my property legally and blah, blah, blah. So she said if we didn't get half again by 5 o'clock yesterday, which we did not, They were going to start the motion for eviction, and then by the end of the day, we got a little note on the door, or a little piece of paper, with the 3-day notice that we have to pay what we owe in full, which is the 2 months rent, plus whatever, like late fees and all that crap. And so it's just been really aggravating. We tried to get a loan from the bank of just $1,000, just so it would cover that, that amount, that expense, the half, plus any fees, and they denied it. So yeah, so we were kind of in a pinch there. I don't know. I really, like I said, this video was more of like a therapeutic thing. I just really had to get it off my chest because I haven't told anybody about this yet, and I don't think it's right, and I don't think it's fair to the people that care about me for me to not say, hey, I'm about to get evicted. I want to at least keep those people in the loop. And, again, you don't have to do anything. If you want to just drop a comment and say, hey, Playing with me, I'm so sorry this is going, this is happening to you. I wish you the best of luck. That's fine. But other than that, we're going to try to see what other avenues we have to try to either mitigate this before the 3 days is up, or then see what we can do after, once the legal proceedings start getting filed. Because, like I said, we're definitely going to contest it. Like, I don't understand why we just can't have some kind of payment plan. Because, we're 2 months behind. I get that. But we were good paying tenants for a year. We always paid our rent on time for a year. And now that we're 2 months behind, now they're just like, okay, get out. So it just seems so impersonal. It just seems like very, business over the people type of thing. They easily could have, and I even, like I said, I sat down and I told her what I was getting and when I was going to be getting it. And she goes, oh no, we can't wait that long. And also, part of the reason why it's so annoying is because I had just made that video saying I'm going to be back soon, everything's going well, and I'll get back into doing videos and doing streams and stuff like that, and you'll see me more often now, and then all of a sudden this happens. So that's part of the reason why I'm so aggravated, is because I once again I made that promise to you guys, and then something comes up, and this is why we can't have anything around here. But we would more than be able to pay what we owe, and then, just clear it out and move on from there, and we don't have to go through an eviction process, and they don't have to, pay the fees to their lawyers and all that stuff. And it's crazy, and I'm not happy about it. So that's it. Just wanted to keep everybody in the loop, and like I said, get this off my chest and just say something about it. Like I said, instead of just sitting here and just being anxious about it, it's probably better for me to talk about it and get it out there. So that's it. I will keep you guys in the loop as to what is happening. And like I said, I'm making plans as to what, I need to do and what I need to take in the case that we get evicted. I'm bunch together everything that I find important and just bag it all up, box it all up, and just shove everything in my car. And if I have to, live out of my car or something for, like a few weeks or a month or whatever, I guess that's okay. I'll figure something out. So that's it. I will see you all next time.